Please close your eyes. Now today, friends, I am going to share with something which is absolutely fantastic. It blew my mind. Be wide awake and present here, please. That's why I gave the subject. Don't think very seriously, it's just absolute fun. The subject that we are given for the day is self-knowledge. Unbelievable something, but very true. You can't believe it. Suppose I tell you, listen, suppose I tell you, you are immortal, ever present, all the happiness, bliss, you are in and through everything, you are the knowledge and knowledge absolute, you know, you are the content of every knowledge. If I say that, to you, this audience, you may say yes, 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 because you have been listening to it. Go and tell somebody on the street. I'll tell you, sir, you are immortal, all-pervasive. You are absolute happiness, always the same thing. Will the person ever believe it? Impossible. Why is it so? The person thinks immortality means to be live forever. Listen carefully. The person thinks to be immortal means to be living forever with the same body. This is where you make the mistake. To be immortal means, please take that statement. That statement hit me like a bolt from the blue. To be immortal means to be present and present forever. Not living and living forever. There is a huge difference between to be living, to be alive, and to be present. You are alive. I am alive. This body is alive. Listen carefully. Bodies are alive. Must see it very, very clearly. You are alive. Body is alive. But if I ask you, are you present here? You shall say, to please me, yes. Because your body is present, you shall say, yes. No, you are not present here. You are present there where your thought is. You are not present here. If you are thinking about your house, if you are thinking about your next engagement, if you are thinking about where you should have been today in another country or continent, or somehow you have been reveling in your childhood memory, youthful memory, old age memory, whatever, you are not here. Because you are not participating in the activities that we are engaged in now. You are not here. What they call the anyamanaska. Somewhere you are here in this place, your body is here, but you are not participating in the class that is going on, whether it's history class, mathematics class, geography class there. You are in a marriage ceremony, but you wanted to be with your family. You are with your family, but you wanted to be in a cricket match. So you are not here. You are alive, but you are not present. Listen carefully. You are not present here. It is two different things to be alive and to be present. Are you getting that? You are not here. And to be alive also, does not mean seeing or hearing. You are hearing me, it does not mean you are alive. Because if you are deaf, you are still alive. Just because you are seeing, it doesn't mean you are alive. Because when you lose your sight, you are still alive. Are you getting that mean? Are you getting that point? So being alive, you cannot define as something, person who sees, person who hears, person who touches, person who tastes, person who smells. No. You are not doing anything in your deep sleep. You are still alive. A blind man doesn't see, alive. Deaf person doesn't hear, alive. COVID person, no smell, no taste, alive. Think, friends. You can't taste because your tongue is hot coffee, you are finished. You are still alive. To be alive does not mean to think. Even when no thoughts, you are alive, lucky, because you are so stupid, there is no thought about anything, murkha, murkudu, totally unintelligent, uninformed, or a child. No joke, friends. Just I am bringing in just to make it a little light-hearted. Even there is no thought, will you drop dead? So to be alive, how do you define to be alive? You define to being alive not because you are seeing. You lose your sight, you shall be still alive. You define alive to be alive not because you are hearing, tasting, touching, smelling, or even thinking, or even interacting. Your interaction stops, you are still alive. You are blind, deaf, please, you are still alive. Your thoughts are not there, still you are alive. What does it mean? You are present. You are present. Understand the simple difference between to be alive and to be present. You are present there wherever your thought is. You are sitting in the classroom, but where are you now? Wherever your thought is, you are there. Listen carefully. And why do you say you are there? You are conscious. Revelry. House, past, future. To be alive does not mean to see or not to see, to hear or not to hear, to think or not to think, but because you are conscious, you are present. To live forever means to be present forever. An eternal presence, not eternal life. See the difference between the two. Are you getting that point? No living thing can be lived forever. But your presence, Sat, existence, your being, who you are, presence is eternal. You don't understand, the presence is living. Presence means to be alive to your thoughts, to be alive to your perceptions, to alive to seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling, walking, moving, swimming, thinking. Swimming stops, walking stops, living, your thinking stops, seeing, hearing, touching stops, but your presence doesn't stop. Understand? You are eternally, understand? You are eternally present. If you define yourself through your body, your senses, you are not eternally present. Where the body comes and goes. Are you getting that? Your senses come and go. If you define yourself through your seeing, the activities of your sense organs, if you define yourself, you are alive because you are seeing, you are hearing, you are touching, you are dead even when you are alive. Because your seeing stops, you are blind. You don't become unconscious. Your presence is there. You are present. Where? Wherever you go, wherever your body goes, there you are present. That is why that famous, most beautiful declaration of the Upanishads, Yatra Yatra Manoyati Tatra Tatra Samadhaya. Wherever the thoughts move, there is Samadhi. And who are you? Nitya Samadhistha Sthita Prajna. How beautifully Bhagavan says, Sthita Prajnasya ka bhasa, Samadhisthasya keshava. Wow, I am destroyed. You understand, friends? Feeling. Your presence can never be denied. Sthita Prajnasya ka bhasa, Arjuna asks. How do I know? Does he want to know how is a Sthita Prajna, to know whether to find out whether other people are Sthita Prajna or not? How shall I know I am a Sthita Prajna? But people are busy finding out whether he is a Sthita Prajna, whether he is a Sthitadi, he is a wise man or otherwise. Don't be stupid. How do I know I am a Sthita Prajna? Sthita Prajnasya ka bhasa, Prajna Sthita, very absolutely steady. Sthita dhi, the dhi sthita, the buddhi steady. Sthita prajnasya ka bhasa. Samadhisthasya keshava. Samadhistha. Samadho tishtadi, meaning he is the samadhi itself, reveling in himself. Sthitadhi kim prabhasheta. Katham prabhasheta. How does he talk? What does he talk? All this stuff. Talking, speaking is a function. Being is yourself. So, kim prabhasheta, God never said, because you can see anything. You can say anything. Katham prabhasheta, how does he talk? Didn't say anything. But how did he define him? A person who is continuously abiding in himself, your presence. So wherever your thoughts go, you are with yourself. But when you don't know, your body is here, wherever your thought go, you think you are there. See the beauty. Oh, Ishvara. When you are alive, where are you? Here, wherever your body is. That's aupacharika. That is a very formal statement. I'm here. Your body is here. Yatra yatra manoyati. Wherever your thought goes, in reality you are there. You never listen to the class because you are with your childhood. You are with your problem, with your father, with your brother, or with a trip, with a friend. Even lovers. Don't love two persons, love each other. But each one is dreaming of somebody else or something else in the embrace of the person. You are in the presence of the person, but you are thinking of somebody else, something else. You are not here. You are there where your thought is, and you are smiling. You are smiling, or you are frightened. There is a ghost. You are frightened. There is a snake. You are frightened. In your presence, please understand. Physically, the snake is far away. Where is the snake here? Nowhere. But the person is sweating. Why the person is sweating? Anger, jealousy. Why your body is going through all the tortuous manifestations. You are jealous. You are being burnt every moment. You are angry. You are depressed, dejected, feeling neglected. You are there. So wherever you are, your physical body, you are here. But yatra yatra mano, wherever the thought moves, you are there. This shifting is if you know the body is here, listen carefully. To be alive is one thing. Body is here, breathing, living, sort of seeing, hearing, tasting, touching. But you are to be present, you are to be with consciousness yourself. And you are here, conscious. If your thoughts move, ignorant man thinks he is there. Wise man thinks wherever thought moves, yatra yatra mano yati, wherever the thought moves, tatra samadhaya. It moves in samadhi, the eternal presence, awareness, consciousness. Finished. Your presence is present in and through everything. Your presence, understand the statement. Your presence, being yourself, consciousness is present in and through everything, every conditions. Seeing, presence. Touching, tasting, not seeing, not tasting. Presence doesn't go away. Yatra mano yat. Wherever your thoughts move, memories flash. Whenever it flashes, wherever it flashes. If your thought takes you to moon, star, galaxies, tatra samadha. They cannot move out of the field of consciousness. Eternal presence. Immortality is not living forever. Immortality means being eternally present. And you are present. When you say you are present, don't define, if my body is present, I am present. No. Here, even if your body is here, you are not here. Are you getting that point? Even if your body is here, you are not here. Feel it, friends, be honest. Don't say, I am here, wherever I am, my body. Then don't give me that idiotic philosophical rubbish type of statements, just to impress people. Wherever my thought is, I am there. Rubbish. You cannot be. You can't escape yourself. And if you say where you are, wherever your body is, you have displaced yourself from the eternal presence as though. Because even if with your highest stupidity, you cannot escape being eternally present. Can you believe it? If what I will tell you. Unbelievable, this is something. Announce, go to the world, announce it. Everybody will laugh at you. Why? Listen carefully, friends. Why is it so? Because from the day one of our childhood, birth, when you are born, those ideas have been pushed into your head. In our Shastra, in Upanishad, in the traditions, the teaching tradition, two words are used. I will explain to you. Why is it, the student asks, why is it I can't grasp? Just relax for a second, be that presence. Close your eyes. When you say you are here, where are you? Where your body is present, what your eyes see, ears hear, are you there? Wherever your thoughts are, whatever it reminds you, are you there? or you are. Here means you are conscious. And if you say you are here where the body is, you are conscious of your body being here, therefore you say body is here. If you say wherever your thought is, you are there, it is because you are conscious that your thought is gone to the past, future, or to different places in this world. Your presence defines your relative presence or absence in this world. You are eternally here and now. To be present, Madhava, to be present, you don't need a thought. To be present, you don't need to hear, listen, touch something or other. To be present, you don't need to see or seeing something or other. To be present, to be conscious. You don't need to eat or not to eat something or other. To be present, being the presence, existence, self, awareness. You don't need to smell or smell something or other. To be present, to be the presence, you don't need to walk or stop walking. To lift with your hands or to stop lifting. To speak with your tongue or not to speak, or to speak something. To be present, you don't need to excrete or to procreate. No action of any kind is needed for you to be, your being, the eternal presence. To be alive, friends, to be alive doesn't mean to see, because when the seeing stops, you are blind. You are still there. To be alive means not to hear or to hear, to think or not to think. To be alive means to be present. And to be present means to be in the presence. These concepts, these ideas, these descriptions, these words, spoken words, unspoken silence, nothing is needed for the presence. Nothing in this universe can escape the touch of the presence awareness. That is why there is one Upanishad which says, when you recognize the sea, when you see that reality, when you are who you are, charmavat abrunoti, like your skin covers your body. It covers the entire existence, space, air, fire, water, earth. It's a poetic exuberance. It is in and through everything. There is no point of covering something. But it is in and through everything. My question, friends. To be alive does not mean to be here and now. Please see it, feel it for yourself. Don't be vague in your statement. To be alive means to be the presence. Because to be alive does not mean you are present here. Your body is surely here, but you are not where your body is. You are where your thought is. You love somebody. You are living with somebody. Your body is somewhere, living, but you are living in the memory of somebody. You are not there in that home. You live in India, the vast continent, subcontinent, but you are dreaming to be in another continent. Your body is here, but you are never here. You are in another continent. You are eating some food, drinking some water, but you are living somewhere. You are present somewhere, dreaming of a food, dreaming of a drink. Ask yourself, are you a person? You are here, what it means to be here and now. A presence. You can never ever be away from the presence which is eternal. Just because you are alive, your body is here, that does not mean you are present here. Work on that, friends. To be alive, breathing, seeing, listening, touching. You're doing everything, but you are not here. You are not present here. Apparently you are present there, wherever your thought is. Understand, friends. Even to be alive does not mean just to be the body. To be here. To be alive means your body is here, but you are not here. You are present somewhere else. You may be thinking something, one thought, but you are craving for other thoughts, other memories, because you don't want to be in this thought. You want to be in some thought somewhere. That is why you are struggling, miserable. Because the memory you crave for never comes. Your hatred, jealousy comes. Happy memories do not come. So you are not there. Just because you are thinking, you are not present in that thought. To be alive does not mean to breathe, but to be present. To be alive doesn't mean to think, but to be present. Are you present in all your thoughts, in all your physical movement, in all your perception? That is the celebrated statement, yatra yatra mano yati, tatra tatra samadha. Wherever the thought moves, there I am present. I extended that statement to yatra yatra deho yati, wherever the body moves, tatra tatra samadhi. So samadhi is everywhere. Presence is everywhere. Presence is everywhere. Present, past, future are three imaginary dimensions of time. Timeless has no present, past and future. Timeless is the content of the time present, time past, time future. That is the presence. It's not being familiar with the word timeless. The word timeless doesn't make you time eternal. As even the word immortal doesn't make you immortal. Don't stick to the words. Like just because the body is here, don't mean you are here. Don't stick to the body. Body doesn't beg you to stick to itself. You are sticking yourself to the body. You are living with the body. Listen carefully, friends. You are such a permissive person, if I can make a joke out of it. You are supposed to be living with your body, but you are always committing, what shall I say, adultery? All the time thinking of other bodies. Your body you are neglecting. Take away that word if you don't like it. You are with your body, but you never think of your body. With one condition, you are thinking of some other conditions of the body. You are never here, present. You are never with your body. You are never where your body is. Ask yourself, you are never there where your body is. You are there where your thought is, relatively. You are there where your thought is. You may be sitting down in a hutment or in a palace, in a country, continent, in a star or a planet. But you are not there. Sitting in the classroom, you are there wherever your thought is. But that also is not right. Because you are thinking something, but you wish to think of something else. But friends, if breathing or being alive does not mean being present here, thinking does not mean being present here. But being conscious means being present here and now. There are different types of bodies, different places, planets, stars, the different types of thoughts. You can be in one place or another, one thought or another, but there is no different types of consciousnesses. No male consciousness, no female consciousness. The presence. That is why that language in Sanskrit is out of the world. Aham asmi. Sada bhami. Aham asmi. existence, that isness is everywhere. Sadaham asmi. But is there something which is always there? Not your body, not your thoughts. Sadaham bhami. Always I am conscious, shining. Your body is not shining. The space, air, fire, water is not shining. Your thoughts are not shining. They are illumined. They don't illumine that by which you are aware of, shining continuously. In moments of your perception, sensation, when the thoughts disappear and you consider it, you are relieved, you are happy. That moment again you are with yourself, the presence. To be the presence does not mean you are a child or adult or young. Doesn't mean you are blind or not blind, deaf or not deaf. Does not mean the presence of this thought or that thought, this specialization, that specialization. History, geography, chemistry, mathematics, poetry, music, political, religious, economic, none of these conditions. To be presence means you are conscious, aware. So see that very clearly, friends. If I ask you, are you alive? You shall say yes. Are you here? If you say yes, you are lying, because you are not here. With your body breathing, you say you are alive. Your body, you can hold your breathing, still you are alive. Seeing is not being alive. You stop seeing, you are blind, you are still alive. But are you here? You are there where your thoughts are. You are in the classroom. You are in your home. You are in a temple or a church or a mosque. You are in a football field. Games. You are in battlefield. War. Destruction, devastation. In a 5-star hotel, 7-star presence, mountain top, desert. Your bodies are there, but you are not there. You are where your thoughts are. So if your thoughts, because of your, listen carefully, because of your thought, you are here sitting in the class, but because of your thought, you are missing your father, your brother, or child, or friend, or money, or a movie, gold, diamond, games, TV. Because of your thought, you are reveling in that thought. It takes you there. The thought takes you there. Whereas wisdom is even if your body is here, listen carefully. Body is alive, but it's not here. Because you are there where your thought is. And whatever the thought is, You go to the object of your thought, the place of your thought. That memory of the experience, you go to that source of that perception, experience. But if you recognize wherever the thought goes, there is samadhi. Instead of being externalized with your thought, riding the thought, you are moving out into the world as though through your sense organs. But when you are riding the thought, you allow the thought to move. And at one time the thought drops. You are left with your self-consciousness. Even when you are riding the thought, you are with yourself. That way, tatra tatra samadhi. Wherever the thoughts move, there itself the samadhi. So everybody, his nature is samadhi. The presence, chetana, consciousness. Nobody superior, inferior. Nobody younger or older. Those are considerations at a relative level. Avibhaktam cha bhuteshu vibhaktam iva cha sthitam. As Bhagavan says in Gita. Hey Arjuna, aham bhuteshu avibhaktam. Undivided, indivisible. Not only undivided, indivisible. Existing, vibhaktam iva cha sthitam. Existing as though divided. Divisibility, division is not the truth. Indivisibility. Avibhaktam, vibhaktam iva, undivided, indivisible, existing as though divided. That should be. You can't escape that presence. From your childhood until now, that presence is inescapable. And that presence shall be there even when the body goes. The body doesn't miss it, the body doesn't crave for it. You are wedded to the body. You identify and you suffer the absence of the body. The body doesn't crave your presence. You look at some other body, the body is not jealous. Think, friends, your body, but you don't take care. You really don't take care. If you really take care, will you overeat to destroy the body? If you destroy me, shall I say you are caring for me? If your body is an entity, that body will have a million things to complain about you. You are torturing it. It doesn't want to move, you are pushing it. It doesn't want to, cannot eat, you are feeding it. Eyes don't want to see, you are keeping wide awake in the night. The ears don't want to listen, you have to listen to that fancy boom boom noise. The eyes, the ears cannot take it, the eyes cannot take it. The tongue cannot take certain smell. You have to drink, your body cannot take a drug, your body cannot take alcohol. You think you are cruel when you are cutting down somebody's body or shooting somebody. You are continuously shooting your own body, continuously killing your own body. Ask yourself, have you stopped eating when the body sends the signal, it's enough? Ask, friends, ask. You think your body, you take care, it is living in spite of you, not because of you. You do not give a damn for your physical body because you are so obsessed with yourself, the ahankar. For the pleasure of the ahankar, I want to go to the mountains. So the body cannot take it and die. I want to go down to the depth of the ocean. The body, what shall the body say? The submersible implodes from within, body dissipated. Extreme games. For whose pleasure you are doing it? For body's pleasure? Are you eating for body's sake? Listening for ear's sake? Procreating for procreation's sake? Excreting for excretion's sake? For your pleasure. Even if leg is tired, you move little more. You are the first one to kill your body. You don't love your body. And for somebody, you can commit suicide, kill your body. So your thoughts are more important to you. Your beliefs are more important to you. You are there, you have a belief, you have a thought. But your belief, your disbelief, your ideas, your practices are more important than you. For the sake of practice, the body is sacrificed. You kill yourself and kill others also. Fanatic, because you are so lonely without other people confirming what you believe. You have to convert, you have to struggle. Why are you doing that? Let the other person live his life. If somebody says, I don't like you, just don't like, how does it matter? Why should everybody love me? Because I love myself full and complete. I force other person to hate me, love me, give it to me, take me there, take me here, do this, do that. Ask friends, you punish yourself and you punish everybody. So you are not there. You don't love your thought. So where are you? There is one point, your self-consciousness. And to be alive is to be present where you are. And you are always present here. And that here means, understand that little thing, you can open your eyes and listen as you like. There in the sun, here is the earth, there the earth, here is India, there India, here is Tamil Nadu, there is Tamil Nadu, here is ashram. There is the ashram, here is the hall, there the hall, here the body, there the body, here the eyes or ears, there the eyes, there the ears, here is the thought. Thought is there. You are conscious. Don't have to say here to be in consciousness. It doesn't need that ideation. It doesn't need that conceptualization. It doesn't need a name. The word disappears. The word here disappears with the concept. Same thing now. Now means million years, 100 years, century. Now means a year, now means a week, now means a day, now means an hour, now means a minute, now means a second, now means a microsecond, millionth part of a second. The now or the present goes into presence. like here loses itself in the presence. The present loses itself here. The meaning of the word here, time, space, both disappear. And you are eternally present. So, to be alive means don't look for immortality, to be living with the body. Immortal means to be the eternal presence. Presence you are. And your presence doesn't depend upon any of the object. Like your being, that is why you cheat your body. Your being present is not because of the body, because wherever your thought is. You want to live forever with the body, but you are never with the body. Think of it, friends. You are never with the body. You are never living with the body, you are always living in your mind. Most people, everybody lives in his mind. With that thought, are you faithful to a thought? Name one thought that you are faithful to. One thought, you are faithless. You understand? Faithful? Huh. You can't be faithful to your body. How can you be faithful to another person, another organization, another thing? Understand that, friends. You can't be faithful to your own thought, your own belief, one idea. But you can never be, even if you try your best, you cannot be faithless to yourself, consciousness. You can't escape. Because for you to be faithless, that provides you the strength. And that's something always there. Presence eternal. Unbelievable, but true. Presence. Why is it unbelievable? I'll just give you one hint within 2 minutes, and tomorrow we shall complete it. It's not me talking. Understand? Upanishads are out of the world, out of the world. It doesn't give you a belief, because ultimately you are not honest to your belief. You don't believe in your belief, understand? You are not faithful to your belief. You can't be. Because you are more important than the belief. Because you are, therefore the belief. Not that because of belief you are. Therefore you cannot be chaste, cannot be truthful, cannot be faithful to a particular faith all the time. Impossible. It's a faith. That is why if it somewhere you grow up and it disturbs you, you dump that faith. Understand? Why is it that people don't understand? Because the Upanishad so beautifully says, 2 things have been given to us from childhood. Just introduce that word, tomorrow we shall see the concept. 2 words, asambhavana, viparita bhavana. Asambhavana means, understand, simple word, sambhava, sambhavana. Word sambhava means possible. Sambhavana, possibility, or you're knowing yourself as knowing something. Asambhavana means an impossibility. You can't believe it. Asambhavana. You cannot believe you are immortal. You cannot believe you are eternal happiness. You cannot believe you are all knowledge. Asambhavana. That is given to us. It is ingrained, it is dinned into our head. You cannot be immortal. You cannot be happy forever. You cannot know everything. It is so much ingrained that by chance somebody says, you are immortal, shut up, I have ever listened to it. Finished. Are you getting that point, please? It's like a person said, nobody can go to the depth of the ocean. Even if somebody goes and comes and tells you, no, nobody can go to the Mount Everest. Are you getting that? The sense of impossibility has been pushed into our head. Nobody can be eternal. Nobody can be living forever. Impossible. So if somebody says that, you don't believe it, neither you ever work for it. Because you know, what is that cannot be cured must be endured. The living is something, mortal, death is inevitable. So live with the death reluctantly. Reluctantly, miserably, with all fright and reluctantly live with the death. But if somebody says, you are it, shut up, don't talk about it. Why is it so? Because it has been given idea that living with it means living with the body. Body certainly doesn't last. Where are the incarnations? Where are the avatars? Everybody has gone. Therefore it cannot be. If you just twist it, to be alive means to be present. Are you present here? No. So to be alive in the body does not necessarily mean you are present here. You are present in your thought. Already I have told you. So that is why you have to move on to yourself. Anyway, asambhavana. The person cannot ever accept it because it has been deemed man is mortal, life is misery, there is no happiness here in this world, there is some other place, some other happiness. So you cannot, even if the Shastra, the Upanishad, the wise man comes and explodes in your ear, it is nonsense. You will not believe it. Okay, that is at least if they say, I am not the truth, I am not the truth, I am not the self, I am not the Brahman, I am not the absolute, I am not the immortal, I am not the happiness, impossible, can't be all-knowing. That much at least if you say that's enough. No. They enforce it with further concrete, pouring further concrete, viparita bhavana. Not only I am not immortal, but dehoham, I am the body. I am rich, I am poor, I am young, I am old, I am a father, I am a mother, I am a believer, non-believer, every other viparita bhavana. The opposite ideas. You don't give me the truth, but don't give me falsehood. Ade mudiyade. The falsehood is imposed. Dehohamiti deho no bhakti. The body doesn't say I am the body. But I say I am the body. The body itself doesn't say I am the body. But I have been trained to say I am the body. How long? Man is mortal. So this viparita bhavana. Very strong. That is why people struggle in life. How to get out of it tomorrow. Okay? We'll see that nicely. Just if you are that curious, that asambhavana, that I am not, whatever like, how can I be like this? That will go away by shravana, listening. Ahamasmi sadabhami kadachit namapriyam, by listening. Coming across this information, at least somebody creates a doubt in your head. Don't they say that you are mortal, miserable. You are happiness absolute. At least some people will say, really? Yes. Then you listen. After you listen, if your mind is ready, boom, you get it. Or else, if still the Viparita Bhavana continues, Manana. If the Viparita Bhavana still continues, contemplate. Why? What your thoughts are there naturally from childhood, that is you. When the Shastra, the teacher, the wise man gives you a statement, that becomes who you are really. Then what you do? Logically, the teacher presents it. Now inside you, you are the student. What the teacher teaches, that becomes the guru. So that conversation, when it goes outside, conversation outside between the wise man and the otherwise, that is teaching, learning. When you transfer that your familiar thoughts and you contest with, challenged by the thoughts of the teacher or whatever he gave, you start analyzing which one is true. What ideas had been given, that is true, or this is true. Because the teacher doesn't give you a belief, unquestioned belief. He gives you an information. You are thinking you are mortal? No, you are immortal. Why? These are the logic. You say you are unhappy. I say you are the happiness. Why? This is the logic. So you do it inside yourself. When you see, so the Guru Shishya Sambhada goes in your head. Outside, it is a learning process. Inside, when you are the Guru Shishya conversation goes on inside. When the Guru's conversation, whatever the Shastra, that you see that point and see that, Ayo, how can I be so stupid? You understand the meaning of it. You are no more a Shishya, no more the Guru is Guru. Guru Shishya dono chale gaye. Na ham Guru, na tam Shishya. Na Guru na eva Shishya, Chidananda Rupa Shivo ham Shivo. Right. So that it happens. So this is unbelievable, but it is true. Right away, see that for yourself, friends. Thank you. Close your eyes. Just see that, friends, again. Presence. To be alive means not just to see here, but to be present here. So immortality is not to be alive forever, but a presence, eternal presence. That's what we all are. Think it over. Difficulty, write it to me, we'll discuss. Thank you.